always boggles my mind when people don't like the same kinds of foods I like, especially when they're mainstream, like fruit. I know so many people who don't like strawberries, and I just ate a strawberry that was like the sweetest strawberry. And being the sugar addict that I am, I just can't even, well, it's mind-boggling that somebody doesn't like that flavor. And I know that for a long time, what attracted me to somebody else was their voice. I remember there was a bass player who had this low, bassy type voice. And I don't see him very often anymore, but when I do run into him and he opens his mouth, he can still like wake up my insides when I hear the sound of his voice. There's been a few people that have that effect on me, and it's the sound of their voice. When it's for somebody else, it's a visual thing. When they see somebody else and they see possibly the person's eyes, that's where their chemistry happens. So where I'm going with this is, if we as humans react to outside stimulus or stimuli differently and so uniquely, you know, what I think is a no-brainer, yeah, strawberries are great, and somebody else might not think that because their senses respond differently to the stimulus or stimuli. It's almost as though we are some sort of experiment and we're being surveyed or tested or studied. And then the next question is, by what or who? And there was a time in my life where I was just a tad paranoid because of external stimulus, and I used to get this thought in my head where, you know how we all had those vaccines that left a mark in your skin like forever? I used to think that that was a way to be tracked, where they could track all this type of thing, maybe track our reactions. But again, who is the they, or what is the they? And I'm just having a